Welcome to my digital story, an unexpected discovery on my summer vacation. We traveled to San Francisco a couple of years ago. We'd never been there before. We really wanted to take in all of the sights. We saw the seals, who now have taken up permanent residence at the Fisherman's Wharf, but we wanted to see more, so we bought some tickets to go on a San Francisco Bay cruise. We saw Alcatraz, which was totally amazing, and we cruised all around the Golden Gate Bridge. Except, it didn't look like this on that day. It looked more like this. It was very foggy, but we had known ahead of time that it was going to be chilly. Even though I had dressed warmly and had put on an extra hoodie, I got a strange feeling as we were out on the cruise. Something was wrong with my hands. I just couldn't keep them warm. So I left the deck of the ship and headed into the restroom to check things out. When I took my hands out of my pockets, this is what I saw. My fingers had absolutely no blood in them. They were numb. They felt like they were asleep. So I began to run them under warm water, but it didn't work. Eventually, I had to use one of these hand dryers to get my hands warm enough that the blood was again flowing into my fingers. I didn't really know what was going on, but we still had a lot of summer vacation left, so we enjoyed the rest of our holiday, and it didn't ever happen again. As soon as we got home from our holiday, though, I was sure to call my doctor and make an appointment. I needed to figure out what was going on with my hands. Here's what I discovered. I have an illness called Raynaud's disease. It is not life-threatening, but it can be painful and inconvenient. There is no cure, but there are some things that you can do to try to prevent a flare-up. So, what's really happening when my hands turn white? Let's take a look at the science behind this disease. In the human circulatory system, there are 3 types of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Together, these 3 types of blood vessels deliver blood to every living cell in the human body. Well, here's what's happening in someone's body who has Raynaud's disease. For a variety of reasons, often it has to do with being cold or feeling emotional trauma or stress, your blood vessels that deliver blood to the surface of your hands, well, those blood vessels constrict and the blood flow is stopped or reduced, causing the surface of your skin to lose its normally pink color. This is what your hands might look like during a flare-up. There is an absence of color in the fingers because of the restricted blood flow. When the blood flow does return to normal, your fingers can become purplish blue in color, and they actually throb. You can feel your heartbeat in a similar way to when you stub your toe. This is a thermal image of someone suffering from Raynaud's disease. As you can see in the hand represented in the upper portion of the picture, this is taken during a Raynaud's flare-up. The blood flow has been restricted. We can tell that because the fingers are represented using cool colors. The warmest parts of the hands are what you see represented as yellows, oranges, and reds. Because this can be a painful and bothersome event in my day, there are some things that I regularly do to help prevent or cope with a flare-up. I always have a pair of mittens or gloves with me, and I use hot packs when I know that I am going to be out in the cold. I prepare myself for cold environments, like the frozen food aisle at the grocery store. No matter where I am or what I am doing, I could have a flare-up, so I just try to stay as warm as I can. My condition has worsened as I have gotten older, and even things as simple as peeling vegetables that have been in the fridge can be a very painful chore. Maybe this is why I don't like winter.